if I'm actually or not transmitting, but anyway, let's see. I have to open YouTube here on the computer and check it, because honestly I have no idea if I'm actually transmitting or not. But anyway, I don't have a lot of time. I'm at work. Probably you can listen to the people with like the how do you call it in English? Translate Google. Let's find it here how it's called. Anyways, they're using this equipment to cut the grass, to mow the lawn. We have a huge like a green area here. Then they're doing the grass like a brush cutter. That's the Google translation. Yeah, like I'm inside the office, like a portable container, like a shipping container that we made into an office. And well, it's incredibly loud, I guess. Yeah. So answering to a few questions of Linda Scott, I hopefully now that I can maybe, if this one succeeds, start with the sending videos on a live kind of thing, because for me to record a video, it's been pretty hard. My phone is running out of memory. My notebook is running out of memory. It's pretty complicated. So it won't work. So the best thing for me, it's like to do a live stream and be like as brief as possible, so it won't take a lot of time and a lot of data. Then yeah, it's quite hot here. I turn off the AC, it would be like even louder, the background noise, in a way that probably I wouldn't be heard in the video. Anyway, so answering to Linda Scott, a lot of things happened. Basically, I don't remember what my last video was because I'm so busy lately. My mom has been diagnosed with dementia. Then it's been pretty tough in such a way that I couldn't imagine before. Like having a mother sick and being the only child, it takes a heavy toll, but it's fine. I think that if the universe, God, or whatever you call it, sends such a challenge for you or to you, probably you're up to the challenge. You just don't know it yet. It has been quite good for me lately. I've been doing psychotherapy for the last maybe 3 months or so. Yeah, August, September, October, November. Yeah, 3 to 4 months. Then I'm going to like a Jungian psychotherapist. Like she's graduated in psychology and she has like a postgrad in like Jung kind of therapy. And it's been quite good. I think that I'm learning how to let it go of 70 or Tala, the last my ex-wife / girlfriend, and the more I try to, distance myself from her and from the feelings that I still have. I still love her, of course. Like, after my mother, she was the most important person in my life, and I didn't know. And it was easy to be confused, I guess, because I was talking to my psychologist last week's um, encounter, which was, well, I guess that many times she said, "Oh, I love you," and she would ask afterwards, like, "Do you love me?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have to be like completely honest because, well, she's my girl. We live together, and I love her." Or, oh, that's the issue. Like, I mean, I couldn't tell her that I loved her because in my mind I was like, okay, I don't love my parents, right? So if I don't love my parents, who like are supposed to be the people that you love the most in your life, well, how can I love someone that is not within my like nuclear family, like the parents and the children? And I'm like, oh my god, this is quite serious. So I would answer her, hey, um, I don't love you. I don't even love my parents. And I don't know what love is, but I can tell you something, that I like you very much, like very, very much, to such a degree that I would like to marry you and have a family with you, but like just not now. I'm not prepared. And like after a few days or so or anything, I would be surprised by her with something like, hey, I love you so much, and you want to stay in China, you love China, and we live here already. Like, why don't we just get married and you have the visa? Like, I love you. And I'm like, oh my god, that's not fair. Like, I like her so much. I want to have a family with her, but it's just that I don't want to marry her for the visa to stay in China. It's like not fair, not nice. And in my mind, for like 2 years or so after we broke up, I still had in mind that, well, I was trying to be as honest as I could. Tried. And the great issue is, I was actually doing this while I was like lying to myself, because I didn't love myself. I didn't have any self-esteem. So the more I was working with a psychologist from January to maybe August, she was my psychologist from many years ago. And she knew all that was happening in China because I used to call her sometimes. And we actually did a few phone sessions. Me 70 and my psychologist, and I would do like simultaneous like translations. It was tough. But man, I think that, I didn't know at the time that I didn't love myself, and I was repeating a lot of mistakes and a lot of behaviors from my father that I myself also hate. And it was really good that I changed the psychologist that I go to, because this psychology from now, like this new one, they're friends. The two psychologists are friends. One of them like told me to maybe for a while change to another one, and it was quite okay. It was good. And she questioned myself many times. She questions me. For example, I was telling this story, and she was like, why you didn't tell you don't love her? You yourself, you just told that you like her so much that you would like to marry her and have a family with her. That's not love? Isn't it love? Are you sure that's not love? And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, nowadays, looking back, and even now, I can tell 70 that I love her, and I can tell myself that I love myself. But at the time, I didn't because I couldn't. But that's the emotional intelligence, and we have like so many different types of intelligence that I didn't have at the time. That I needed to work on myself. If I love myself, I can love someone else. But like if I don't, like it's pretty hard, and that's what happens. Like you screw it up easily. So that's it. For now, that's all I have. If you have any question, just let me know, and I'll try to do live streams like as often as I can and answer the questions. Probably short ones like this, like 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes right now, because it's easier. And probably I'll try to do when there's like no one near, because it's so loud, even for me here. All right, that's it for now, and hope to hear from you soon. Okay,